You know, I've made some really bad miscalculations in my life. Like the time I did a Fall Guys challenge trying to get 100 wins in just 1 week live, or I had to get a tattoo of Tim the Tatman as a Fall Guy. Or when I uploaded a video about me having small hands to a new YouTube channel thinking at best it would be a really good learning experience just for 90 million people to see it. So it's safe to say things don't typically go to plan for me.
Baby, wait.
But this one,
It's my car.
this one takes the cake. I've never really been good with women, and yes, I know she's a piece of paper, but what do you want me to do? Call up one of my exes and ask him to record some B-roll with me for an idea I had? Well, I would, but I just got engaged to an actual woman who lives with me now, which was super dope at first, because she literally wants to do everything together. And if you think that I'm telling her that I don't, you have even less experience with women than I do, and that's impressive. But such is life, right? Wrong! I'm a content creator, baby. The deep burning urge to come up with a long, convoluted plan to get my free time back raged inside of me like a Fortnite kid whose mom just took his iPad away. So I told her that I needed to go to my room to work and started scheming. I mean, it's simple, really. My girl loves fall, so I figured if I just took her on a full day of fun fall girly things that I could probably spend the rest of my night pretending that I'm 6'5" and play quarterback for USC. But when I pitched her the idea, she was more excited than I could have ever imagined. Maybe even a little bit too excited, but I was in way too deep at this point, so I fully committed. We wore flannels, got Starbucks, took one of those pictures where the girl's blowing leaves into the camera, and spent $20 on a candle. So by the time we made it to the pumpkin patch, which was our last stop, I was like 99% sure I was in the clear. But then, and I don't know how I didn't see this coming, she asked if we could get pumpkins to take home and carve, which, I'm not gonna lie, was not part of the plan. I don't know if you've ever carved pumpkins before, but it's not a 15-minute in and out type of thing. There are like 15 steps to make sure you're doing it right, and there's always Gilmore Girls on. And before any of you girls say, oh, there's not always Gilmore Girls, how else would I know what Gilmore Girls is? Actually, don't answer that. But then I thought to myself, what if I could make it a 15-minute ordeal? I mean, I don't see why if I followed all the steps, carved a beautiful pumpkin, and pretended to like Gilmore Girls while I did it, she would have a problem with me playing a couple games. So I agreed, and we took the pumpkins home and started carving. And I worked, and fake laughed, until finally the pumpkin was done. Or at least I thought it was, because I've seen that face before. So I checked my phone, and it turns out what felt like an eternity for me was really less than a minute. And my pumpkin didn't look like that. It looked like this. So needless to say, she was not happy. I mean, she didn't even say anything. She just got up and left. And I just sat there, stunned and embarrassed. I mean, this kind of stuff doesn't happen to me. But then I did the hardest thing for a content creator possible, and I realized how much of a jerk I was being, and I had to make it up to her. So I grabbed a new pumpkin and started carving a design I'm confident nobody has ever done just for her. And when it was finally finished, there was no way she wouldn't forgive me.